Hi, welcome to According to Lou. I'm Lou. According to Lou is my channel. I touched a little bit on a positive affirmation Friday about self-love. I want to touch a little bit more on it. If you want to hear more about it, I can do a longer video. This is just going to be very short. I have my notes in front of me. So I'm just going to read what I wrote because from doing a lot of different reading, this is what I got out of it. I want to share it with you. Self-love is the gateway to being the best version of yourself. How can you love other people if you don't love yourself first? Or be good for other people if you're not good for yourself first? You have to apply it with you first. And it's not selfish. That's the part that I touched on in my other videos. It's not as selfish to build yourself up so you can be good for others, because that's where it starts. It starts with you. You have to live from the inside out instead of the... Of course, we're all going to try to make ourselves presentable. There's nothing wrong with that either. We have to take care of our person, but we also have to take care of our psychological and emotional needs to be outwardly good people. I'm messing this all up. I'm sorry. Let me just stick to my notes. Self-love is a never-ending process that we need to practice. First, we need to stop caring about what other people think of us. We can't control what other people think or feel or perceive us, because people can perceive us, and people can purposely perceive us the wrong way just to push your buttons. So I guess we can't control that. So don't try. We have to stop trying. The sun is terrible. I'm sorry. Keep it. Okay, sorry. So we have to stop trying to care so much about it, because it hurts us. It hurts our character when we're attacked, or when people, you think that people perceive you a certain way, and that really hurts our character because we know who we are. And especially if you're trying your best and somebody perceives you wrongly, you just have to accept that that's the way that they see you. You can't change it. You can't change it. Number one thing for practicing self-love is don't talk so much about yourself. For one, most people don't care unless they ask something about you. It's not a competition to see who's a better version of themselves. It's not a competition. You can't make them practice self-love. And if they're hateful people, they don't love themselves. And they hate the people around them too. You stay away from people like that. I already said not caring about what other people... And that's really hard to do. That is not easy, to not care what other people think of you or say about you. It is not easy. And we can't love other people until we love ourselves. We have to love our perfect flaws, because we all have flaws. It's accepting that they are what they are, because some things are genetic or character flaws. I don't know how to explain that. It's hard to change. I find it funny that when I'm trying to be more aware of myself, people say, but I love you the way you are. And I'm like, I'm glad someone does. They're like, but I accept you the way you are. That's all fine and dandy. I'm glad that someone in this room does, because I'm not doing it yet. You know, I find that hysterical that other people, sometimes the people that really truly love you, do accept you the way you are, and you have to accept you too. I don't know why I find that funny. It's a daily process. I feel like I say the wrong thing sometimes, so if I'm very quiet, it's because I don't want to say something I have to apologize for. That's the worst to me, to say something that I do mean, and then have to apologize for hurting their feelings, because I'm not going to take it back. If I did mean it, I'm not going to take it back. I apologize for hurting you, or that you perceived it that way. I really have to work on people skills. That's a whole different video. People skills. I ain't got them. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I wish I was a scientist. I really do. I really wish I was a scientist, because then everything that my opinions would become scientific facts. And the more I say it, the statistics would go up. I should have been a scientist. Yep. As always, only according to Lou.